This show was made possible with the continued support of the Campion affiliates. Win with us, take the lead. Howdy, folks. J-Todd back for week 2 of 2025, presenting all the online gambling news from an affiliate perspective. Yeah, the sun is shining, and I just chased a cat off my car who was leaving muddy footprints. Plus, the neighbor's dogs across the street are barking at anything blowing in the wind. Plus, we are rapidly closing in on the Barcelona affiliate conference, so I'll be heading for Spain soon, but don't worry, we still have one more show to go after this one before I have to leave. That said, let's get right into it. In, of all places, Ukraine, which we have discussed many times before on this program, but recently, new gambling legislation was signed which will introduce another gambling regulatory body in that country and hopefully get things back on track there. That legislation also provides more clear and less restrictive advertising and sponsorship rules for our industry, but sets caps on players' spending as well as limiting their time playing online. Also, in the Great White North, also known as Canada, there are concerns that the recently announced resignation of Prime Minister Trudeau could be a death sentence for gambling legislation there, attempting to create a national framework for sports betting advertising. Essentially, Trudeau's stepping down will throw their Senate and House of Commons into a sort of a limbo, killing any current legislation there and requiring lawmakers to start over again and reintroduce the bill in the next session. So, on the downside, the legislation is dead or delayed, but on the plus side, we're losing Trudeau. Wow. Welcome back, people. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? If you think it's time for my favorite part of the show, you're right, as we take just a moment to welcome the Bombastic Partners, the affiliate program for Bombastic Casino. They are our newest APCW members and have a multi-tiered commission plan, including hybrid deals with an effective revenue share of up to 32.5%. Check out their review page on the APCW website or visit them at bombasticpartners.com. Now, let's move to South America's emerging market of Brazil, where online sports betting just launched on January 1st. But their president seems, shall we say, a bit pessimistic. And don't you just hate people who are pessimistic all the time about everything? Yeah, me too. In recent comments made during a radio show, he stated that if regulation does not work there, he may just ban online sports betting altogether. However, he did not go into any detail about what he considered not working, although he did talk about protecting families and children and the impact of online betting on banks and the economy in his country during that interview. So, whether it's the Brazilian president or an MP in Britain or a congressman wrapping himself in the flag here in America, the rhetoric is always the same. As for whether or not that rhetoric is sincere or politically motivated, I'll let you guys be the judge. So, we're done. That's a wrap. And hey, no news from the UK this week. But don't worry, I'm sure they'll be back next week, as will I, you know, God willing. Howdy, how you doing? J. Todd back for week 2 of 2025, presenting the online gambling news from an affiliate perspective. And as I came out here, we had, I cocked that up. Didn't take like less than 30 seconds and I cocked it up. That's good. Might be a record. Howdy folks, J. Todd back for week 2 of 2025. That legislation has also